Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So we are doing a makeup tutorial today, hence why there is a bare face. I haven't done a tutorial in a hot minute now. I think it was before Tenerife that I done the last makeup tutorial. But yeah, I am back. This is just going to be a really chilled, just a get ready with me because I am heading out after this. So yeah, just going to be kind of like chatting, getting ready, life updates and getting lit. But I do have to put a disclaimer. I feel like it's slightly cheating, me saying this is a get lit, get ready with me. I don't intend to get lit. Basically, this is like a 5% pre-made gin and tonic that I've topped up with more tonic water. Only because it is coming up to 10 to 5. For me, that's slightly early to start drinking. But, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But yeah, I felt like if I was to just be getting drunk by myself, putting on makeup, that is like borderline a cry for help. But if you would like to see a actual get lit with me, then just let me know. Me and Joe were also thinking at some point maybe, because then we can get lit together, my husband does my makeup a lit edition. Do we want to see that? If you do, just give this video a thumbs up and that could be arranged. Let's get on with the makeup. Take a little sippy sip. So I do have a little bit of my skincare to do, only because I wanted to show you some new things that I got and new things that I am enjoying very much. The first thing is The Ordinary Salicylic Acid, I think that's how it's pronounced, 2% solution for blemish prone skin. If you've watched my vlogs, you will have seen that I've been having a bit of trouble with my skin recently, and I've tried a lot of things. This has been the only thing that has helped. So I don't know if you can see, it's mainly scarring that's left now. There's not really any active spots or like spots which are happening right now. It's mainly the ones which are going away and they've left a bit of scarring. So I've been using this day and night. I thought it was going to sting like a glycolic acid, but it doesn't, because I think it is a BHA as opposed to an AHA. I won't go into the boring ins and out of that. I will let you Google that. But I just literally put like 2 little drops. You don't need much. And I just kind of pat it into my skin, and it's also really good for helping with pores as well, and if someone's got slightly more oily skin, it kind of stops like an overproduction of oil. That being said, it can dry skin out, so the other thing I've been using to counteract that is The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, again 2% and B5 Hydration Support Formula with ultra pure vegan hyaluronic acid. So this is essentially a very, very hydrating, I say serum, but it's slightly more liquidy than that, but I use it as if it's a hydrating serum. Yeah, I've really got into The Ordinary products. I think they're really, really good at a very affordable price. Get a couple of drops of that, and again just pat that into my skin. And then I actually got as well The Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Not gonna lie, when I ordered this I didn't read the description of it properly, and I didn't realise it was a silicone primer, because we all know how I feel about silicone primers. I feel like they, for want of a better word, they feel like lube. But this was actually not too bad. It does have a slight slippery, silky feeling to it, but not so bad that I hate the feel of it on my face. So I've been using this. I've actually been using this as like a moisturizer slash primer So I'm just going to take that on my Real Techniques buffing brush and then just buff that in. I then like to take the Neoid Photography Fluid Opacity 12 and pop some of that on as well. So this is less as like a primer, more of just for a bit of added glow, and it makes your skin look lovely in pictures. I mean, you've seen me use this in numerous tutorials now, this is nothing new. And if that wasn't enough, but I only got this today, so I really want to try it. The Nip and Fab Primer Water. I really don't understand what a primer water is, but I mean, basically I got it free, so I wanted to try it. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, well that is a jet spray. Okay, that is not a fine mist. Right. That is not a fine mist. I don't know whether it's just because I've got used to the Kat Von D setting spray, which is like a really fine mist, but that was just like a jet of water. Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to do anything, but hopefully, because that was not pleasant. So I'll try and think what things to update you guys on. So obviously from the last sit down video that you would have seen, Joe and I went to Tenerife. We had a lovely time, a lovely 3 weeks. My tan is kind of fading now, so this is slightly topped up by fake tan. But yeah, basically when we got back, a lot of things went down. So I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and it's in 332 because I is tanned. So when we got back, it was a couple of days after. So we were back on the Thursday, and then it was the Sunday, and just, you know, got up, done the usual thing, like sorting the cats out and cleaning up after them, because there's usually some kind of mess that they leave. And Tula, which is the youngest cat, I say younger, she is 11 now, but compared to my other cat who is 18, she's, you know, she's a spring chicken. She was crying, and I just assumed that she was crying for attention or something, but she was crying more than usual. So I was just giving her a bit of attention, thinking, oh, she just wants cuddles. And yeah, there'd been poop on the floor, runny poop. So we were busy cleaning that up when I suddenly noticed that she was squatting behind, I think it was the bin. She was squatting behind the bin, and I thought she was either having a pee or taking a number 2, but I noticed that it was actually blood that was coming out, and I was like, oh my god, like she's bleeding, and I assumed that she was bleeding from her back end. So yeah, that was very stressful, and I was like, oh, like it's a Sunday, so we're gonna have to go to an out of hours vet. Our vets weren't gonna be open, so got her into the out of hours vets, and yeah, apparently it was a water infection, so she was basically peeing blood. Up until that point, she hadn't seemed any different. So I'm just going to go in with some concealer now. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in 10.5. So yeah, basically she was given antibiotics. The vet said that it might have possibly been caused by stress because we'd gone away. So obviously I felt awful about that, but I mean, there wasn't really much that can be done. It's like we can't just stay here always. But yeah, that was stressful times, but she's fully recovered now. She's fine. She had some antibiotics and painkillers, and she was back to normal within a week. And I finally got her to the groomers, so she's all nice and fresh now. Those mats that she had in the back are gone. So yeah, Tula's all good. The other thing that happened then was me and Joe thought we were gonna go down to the bay and have a meal because the weather's been very, very nice in the UK. So we thought we'd make the most of it and go and have a nice meal down the bay. But then we noticed all flying ants had come out and they were just swarming everywhere. So we thought, well, there's no point because we won't be able to sit outside and enjoy ourselves. So we thought, well, we'll just stay in. But we didn't have any food, so we decided to order takeaway, which is something that we like never ever do, hardly ever. I can't even remember the last time we did it. So we ordered from an Indian place, and we did it through Deliveroo. So ordered, it turned up like later than what it said. That was number one. Number two, Joe's meal wasn't in our order at all. The bag was given to Joe, and he said, "Oh, is this everything?" Because the bag seemed small. And the guy said, "Yeah, that's everything." When we got in, Joe's meal wasn't there. So that was a faff in itself, and they couldn't seem to get hold of the delivery driver. And they were saying they would have to, like, you know, reorder. So by this point, ages had gone by, and the curry that I assumed was mine was like stone cold by then. So we got a refund for that because that was just an epic fail. But then it turned even more into an epic fail because I had ordered a curry which specifically didn't have coconut in it because I am allergic to it. Only for this curry to not be the curry I ordered, and it was a korma, which is obviously very high in coconut. So I had one mouthful and I said, "That's a korma and I can't eat that." So I basically didn't eat anything. I had a bad stomach, I had a rash come up around my mouth, but it got even worse. As I tell this, I'm just going to contour slightly, so I'm just using the Makeup Revolution Fast Base in F15. Yeah, it got even worse then, because about 2 days later, it literally felt like my one hand, it felt like it'd been dipped in acid or something. It felt like it was burning, and I thought, what on earth what's happened? What is this? And the next day then, all my fingers were swollen, and I had loads of blisters, and they were super swollen and sore. And yeah, basically I had those for about 2 weeks before they eventually went. So yeah, that was fun as well. So I do feel like I need a bit of a holiday since coming back from holiday, because a lot of stuff happened. Anyway, that was last month. I kind of think, well, that was last month, now we're in a new month, things will be better. But something really fun that happened last month was the episode meetup. So both Joe and I vlogged, and we've got our vlogs up now, so if you haven't already seen them, go and check them out. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was just such like a cool experience. And we are already planning on going to, I think, 2 more next year. The one is already being confirmed as Chicago. The other one, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say. But yeah, we're looking forward to doing some travelling in 2019. So I'm just using my Pure 4-in-1, the huge. So I am 20 subscribers away from 1,000 now. I can't believe it. I am so happy. I can't believe that there's so many people now who have subscribed to my channel since last year. I think this time last year, I think I was only on about 200 or something, and now I'm coming close to 1,000. I mean, thank you to everyone who have subscribed to watch my little life. Oh, I completely forgot. I've been very coy, but I got new hair. So yeah, I had more highlights put into my hair. So yeah, I am a proper blonde now. So I'm going to contour and bronze using this Nip and Fab contour palette. It's going to go in with that middle shade, I think. Maybe a touch of that darker shade by there. It's quite warm. Still, we can make it work. So this evening we are going to Cons. So that is a kind of retro gaming bar, but they serve food there as well, which I have never had. But Joe said it is pretty epic burgers in there, so that's what we're going for. Even though I'm sure it's going to give me a bad stomach, but you only live once. It's going to go in with that shade now. Yeah, it's going to be nothing crazy. It's going to be my usual kind of makeup look, just like neutrals and warm browny colours. I'm then gonna just use this shade by here, a little bit of blush. These are very pigmented, I have to say. I feel like I've gone a bit heavy-handed. Let's see if we can correct this. What do I want to do now? So I think I'm going to leave the face here for now and head on to the eyes. So I am absolutely obsessed with this palette. I love it. So basically Beauty Bay have stopped selling Morphe and they had a sale and it was 50% off, so it would have been rude not to, basically. So I actually got two I got two palettes, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use the one today. So I got, this is the 25D Oh Boy palette. Look at this. So I'm going to start off with that shade by there. I will say though that this palette, I've noticed, like compared to, I've got quite a few Morphe palettes now, and this one does have a lot more kind of like kickback, fallout, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like this is going to get a lot messier. Not fallout in the sense of it drops down onto your skin, but like when you tap into the pan, there's a lot of powder that kind of goes. Basically, this isn't going to be my best work because I don't know, I quite like the messy, grungy look. I like things to look kind of like lived in. And I'm going to go in with that shade by there. And I'm just going to take that through the crease. I don't think there's anything else I can update you on. I think that is pretty much everything that's been going on in everyone else's life. Is everyone having a good summer? Are people awaiting exam results? Have people been away? I need to know these things. And I'm going to take that shade right next to it. So it's just like very like warm, fudgy brown shades. See, I think it was about 2 weeks ago that it has been official 1 year since I left Marks and Spencer's to do YouTube full time, and honestly it has been the best year. I've just been so much more happier. I've loved what I've been doing, and honestly I do think that's like the most important thing. Obviously I know, you know, money kind of thing, you know, like money security, obviously that is important as well, but I do think what's the point in having lots of money but you're unhappy? The battery went, so that was ideal, but I just done my eyebrows in the meantime because I thought, I don't know if anyone's even interested in watching eyebrow tutorials. Myself personally, I'm not, but I feel like I'm not getting through much of this. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. I'm joking. That's not what you should do. You should drink responsibly. So I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush and just build up with that same colour then. Oh, do I need to sneeze? No. Oh, it was taken away from me. I'm going to go in with this kind of flatter but still fluffy brush, and I'm going to take that shade again and I'm going to go underneath the eye. And I don't really mind if it comes down quite low because I want it to look nice and grungy. I want to start filming some more fun videos. I'm wondering, because these seem to be really big on YouTube right now. I don't actually know, because I've heard various different pronunciations of it. A mukbang, because I do feel like probably on our like cheat day that, I don't know why this is like so difficult for me to talk and do my under eye at the same time. So I feel like probably that's the only time that we're gonna have like a lot of food, if that makes sense, because I feel like with a mukbang, but it's, the ideal thing is meant to be that you've got lots of food, and when we have our cheat evenings, I mean we go hard with our cheat evenings, so I feel like that would be the time to do it. I mean, again, would that be something you'd want to see? Because I'm going to go in with some lashes. I'm going to just take a bit of liquid eyeliner, a little thin line. This is running out, I need a new one. I am so ready for a burger right now. I'm gonna regret it tomorrow, but it's gonna feel oh so good tonight. Okay, well that was properly running out, but what can you do? I feel like I've turned into a hot mess. It isn't even the gym. So because I am a good YouTuber, I can't remember the name of these lashes. They are not the LIL ones. I got them from Beauty Bay. They were is it Sosu? I want to say they were Sosu, but I can't remember the actual name of the particular style of lashes that I got. But these lashes are thicker than what I normally would use. So I'm gonna go in with no mascara. This could be a bad idea. This could be the gym talking, but even though I wear false lashes, I still want it to look somewhat natural. Yeah, I don't know, they're just, they look, because I actually asked Joe. I said to him, can you notice anything different about my lashes? And he did notice that they look longer and thicker. So I don't feel like I need to go in with mascara. I might go in with a bit of mascara after, just to like blend them in, but I feel like I don't want to go in with like a full thin mascara beforehand. Oh, you look nice. Look how fancy he looks.
What do you think, guys?
So small. Ooh,
Can't see the trousers, but
you smell good though. Hi! What are you doing? Mama's working. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna touch all my stuff now, aren't you? Come here. Oh. Oh. Say hi to the internet. Hi. The baby. Oh, I'm covered in fur now. Okay, so that is my lashes on, and I've just put a bit of mascara on the bottom lashes as well. So as you can see, they're just like very like natural looking, where they kind of look like messy, so they don't look too perfect, but they are very long and very like full looking. So now onto lips. So I'm gonna start off with this GRWM lip liner in Toast. Just gonna add a little bit of definition. And then I'm gonna add some of this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lip in Nude Thrill. This is like my favorite nude color, but I've tried looking for it and I can't find it anymore because I'm running out. But I don't know if they do it, but it's such a nice consistency. And then I'm gonna go in with NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. Oh, these smell so good. It's just like a really nice nude colour. Okay, so I am gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter and then I think I am done. So this is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in bronze. And there you have it. This is the finished look. So I know it's neutrals and warm tones, but just let me live my life. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. But if you've been getting ready at the same time and you've also had a beverage, cheers. I will see you in the next video, and if you could just give this a cheeky little thumbs up, give it a like, and maybe a little subscribe, I'd be very grateful. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Make it work, make it twerk. Oh, and just as I start to film, there's a helicopter. Oh, that helicopter's not giving up. I'm assuming they're trying to catch someone. Whoever it is, just hand yourself in, please.